Hey guys, so I want to get on here to do a quick video to touch base on the other battles that are a little shorter, a little easier to understand. Not shorter in cap wise, but shorter to explain. So the next one is House Party. So this one is a short stage. This one's a 3 minute cap. House Party is going to take place inside the shoot house. We will be providing frangible ammo for you guys. So with that frangible ammo, if you run a pistol that is comped or has ports, sometimes you'll have some issues cycling rounds with the frangible ammo. So we're allowing you to check a second pistol, a secondary pistol, just for this stage. You can only use it in this stage. Um, and it needs to fit in a holster, whether it's your primary holster or a holster for that particular pistol. You got to have a holster for it. So basically, you're gonna go into the shoot house blind. There's gonna be 5 doors that you're gonna open, and you're gonna navigate through the shoot house to, and you're gonna engage shoot targets and non-shoot targets. It'll be crystal clear which ones are shoot targets and which ones are not. You're going to navigate through the house. When you reach the end, you're going to be at slide lock. You're going to holster and run around the front of the house. Time is going to momentarily stop, and we will reset the house, and then teammate two is going to go through it again, and then we'll add up both of your times, and that's going to be your score. Okay. To touch on, let's see. The other one is we're calling it hardcore parkour. This is the O course. So on this one, you guys, you and your teammate are going to share a sandbag. So you're going to take turns carrying the sandbag. Bear hug only. You got to rest it on your chest. No putting it on your shoulder. Right here in your chest, always, all the time. The sandbag can't touch the ground. You're going to alternate going through the obstacles. So there is no getting out of an obstacle or switching for your partner to do it. You get what you get, right? So if for any reason you can't complete that obstacle or you fail at it or whatever, there's a 10 burpee penalty, 10 synchro burpee penalty you and your partner have to do if you can't complete one of the obstacles. The obstacles we're doing, it's the first one is a Jacob's ladder. You have to go over the first bar and then weave your way through the rest of the obstacle. Doing a rope climb, you're doing the over under walls, attic entrance, and dirty names. So those are two obstacles. There's no break in between. There is a break. So one person does one and then the other. That's the attic entrance and the dirty name. Then we're doing the scaling wall. We're doing the monkey bars. We're doing the zigzag run. We're doing a low crawl. We're doing the slide. We're doing the cargo net. Elites have to go up and over the cargo net. Everybody else just touches the top and comes back down. We're doing Rhino Falls. We're doing the tube. We're doing the Ranger rope. On the Ranger rope, you go over the first log to get on the rope, and then you have to reach the other side and touch the other log, whether it's behind you, upside down, or in front of you. You gotta touch that other log. And then the last one we're doing before you cross the finish line is going to be the Ranger logs. On the Ranger logs, you're going to pick up your sandbag and toss it over the log, then jump over, pick it up. You're going to take turns, alternate between both teammates. Pick up the sandbag and put it over, hop over, next log, put it over, hop over until you reach the last one, and then you cross the finish line with your sandbag. On the O course, you're slick. There's no plate carrier. There's no belt. There's nothing. You're completely slick. Uh, and then the last one we're doing is it's a fitness only stage. We're calling this one logging laps. So you and your teammate are pretty much gonna run laps around a designated route. Elites have to complete 5 laps. Everyone else is doing 4 laps. You could split up those laps however you want. If you want to do 3 and 1 or 2 and 2, or if one teammate wants to run all 4 or all 5, that's all good. Um, so while one person is running, the other person is doing ground to overheads on a log. ground to overheads, and you're gonna be awarded a 3-second bonus for every rep completed on the ground to overhead. So, if you're running, whatever, and then the second person is doing repetitions, you get time back from the run. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Did I miss anything?
Question on the shoot house, what if they have inside the waistband holster for that secondary gun? Is that okay?
Yeah, they could run a second there, on inside the waistband holster. That's fine,
Okay.
as long as it's a holster, because they can't run around the back of the house with a pistol in the hand. They have to show clear and run around, holster and then run around.
Restrictions in terms of temple indexing when it comes from going room to room.
Yeah, well, that's laid out on the barrel itself, but yeah, there's definitely no temple indexing. You're gonna keep the barrel pointing forward. You're gonna have an RO behind you, making sure you're safe and pointing forward in the house while you're navigating through the house. And there's no temple indexing because there's gonna be people on the catwalk, photographers, and etc. They're gonna be upstairs, so no temple indexing. Anything else? All right, that is it, guys. Like always, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments, and we'll do our best to answer your questions.
Actually, one more. Are they in full kit for logging laps?
Logging laps is plate carrier only. No belt, no pistol, no weapons. Just plate carrier.
All right.
Plate carrier and your running shoes. That's it. That's all I got.